things that go bump in the night.
What the? Jesus!
Me.
Jerk.
Sam B. Okay. Shrunken head, broken legs, body parts on the concrete. Cut 'em up, butcher style gators in the swamp. Red light, leave 'em dead, running like a track meet. Scared of nobody, what
You know who I am. Give any idea who you're fucking talking to. Or maybe you saw me in the playoffs. I played for the fucking goddamn champions.
Cooking meat, cannibal, trying to eat. I got a zombie army, and you can't harm me.
Hey, watch it.
You voodoo, bitch. Drink blood like a vampire without warning. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Stand up. Sam B got the thing that go bump in the night. Whoa. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Let's go. Sam B the Papa Shango, I'm Baron Samedi. Handful of fingertips, toss them up like confetti. Stay full of corpse bitches, I'm a pimp of the dead. Come fuck with a
Another
zombie, I
drunk
put a
jerk
stake
off
in your
against
head.
God's
Look,
gift.
you want ghouls, I got fucking
Stupid git.
Maybe everybody dies and see your ass real soon. Crack bones to the marrow, hot sauce, and they suck it. Now my juju ain't nothing to fuck
Sir,
with.
looks like you've had enough.
Army, and you can't
What's your room number?
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
I'll make sure you get there safe and sound.
You voodoo, bitch. Stand up. Sam B got the thing that go bump in the night. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Let's go.
Excuse me, lady. Are you okay? Can you hear me? What are you doing, sir? This is the woman's restroom.
Sam B can't harm me. Who do you voodoo, bitch?
Excuse me, sir. Are you okay?
Who do you voodoo, bitch? I rip your arms off with my bare hand. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Yeah. Smack your mama with it. Who do you voodoo, bitch?
Hey, what is going on, guys? Majestic Beast here. Welcome to Dead Island. This is a walkthrough that I want to do. I think Dead Island is actually a really cool game. I didn't really play too many zombie games in my life other than like Resident Evil and, well, Dead Island. And I thought it was really cool when it came out. I really loved the series. I'm a huge fan of it. Kind of sucks how it was it died very quickly, but I think it was full of really cool stuff and really cool ideas. So here we are today. I'm playing the definitive edition on Xbox One, and I don't know how long the series is going to be or how long it's going to take, but we'll just have to find out now, won't we? So I'm going to start a new game. Recently started this one because I haven't played it in forever, so that's why you saw the Sam B. I think I'm gonna play as Shin, or that's gonna sound so bad if that's wrong, I don't know. I usually only ever have played as Logan or Sam B, and like 9 times out of 10 I play as Sam B because like you can't go wrong with blunt weapons, you know? But most of the good weapons of the game are sharp weapons. So even though she has 10 less health to start with, whereas Sam B has 10 extra health to start with, I'm gonna play as her because I think that she
My
would
father
be a very
was a
good
very
pick,
great
and
man.
I would get a lot of
A chief
helpful
inspector
things
for
with
the
her.
Hong Kong
And
police.
a relatively
he
new
died when I
experience
was
as
10.
compared to
I remember him very well.
every other experience
He was
I've
killed
had
by an
playing
enforcer
this
for the
game so
Wo
far.
Xing Wo
So,
triad. And I told myself
Alright.
then that
let's get this started. But yeah, as I was saying, Dead Island, I think is a really cool game. It introduced a lot of different things into the world of zombies, I think. I don't really know. It's just been so long. I liked how you could craft in this game and repair your items and your weapons and tools and such, and I liked all the quests that it gave. Although some of them, they kind of sucked, go here, do this, do that, blah blah blah. But it was like a story. Oh yeah, that's right. That reminds me. The other game that I used to play that was zombies, other than Resident Evil, and I say Resident Evil, I only ever played Resident Evil 4. I only ever liked Resident Evil 4. I didn't like any of the other ones. hopefully other people agree with me that Resident Evil 4 was like the best. But you know, I can't necessarily say that because, as I just said, never played any of the other ones, so who am I to speak? But yeah, no, really liked Resident Evil 4 and Dead Island / Dead Island Riptide. But another game that I absolutely adored was Left 4 Dead 2. Never played the first one. Not sure if I would really like it, but I definitely played number 2, and that game was so much fun. Honestly, I would play it now still, if I had it, but I don't know. Back when I used to play it, I lost the disc for it. And ever since that happened, I just never played it again because I never rebought it or anything else like that. It's actually kind of depressing, but, you know, oh well. But so yes, here we are playing Dead Island. I really like it. It's cool. And what reminded me of Left 4 Dead 2 and how I used to play it was the fact that in this one, though you only play as one person and you don't have any other computers following you or anything. Okay, I get it. Turn my flashlight on and off. Even though you don't have other computer AI following you, the story is centered around 4 immune survivors, and those are the 4 that you can play as. And you can play co-op with your friends and other people, and or just random people, you know. But I just always thought that was a cool idea for the game, and like sometimes it kind of gets me because I completely forget about that because I like playing this game alone. Never really had anyone who's been too good at the game. I can't even say that I've been good at the game, so, you know, but never really had anyone to play it with continuously, and the experiences I've had with even just friends, but random people too, have all kind of sucked. They either have overpowered things, which I know they have overpowered things, but no, they kill the zombies before I get to kill the zombies, or they're not much help, or they're just more of a nuisance than anything. So, you know, not the greatest multiplayer experience for me personally, but
What's in here?
you know, whatever other people like to play and how they like to play and such, more power to you, right? But yeah, so gotta collect all this money. I always forget exactly what to do, and it's been a while, and that's actually why I started that other game, is because haven't played in so long that I don't remember what to do or where to go. So in the case that I ever get stuck with this walkthrough, just to save me from wandering for countless hours on video, I can always go play that one, figure out what to do, where to go, and oh god, that was so weird. You know, I can always figure things out on my personal game that I'm not sharing with anybody, and go from there. I just think that would be a little bit better of a way of doing things, you know. Yeah, no. I find what Techland did interesting. I don't know how original it was. It was original to me because I was a young child, I guess. There's no hatch here. It looks so dumb. Also, I keep on getting distracted and I'm bouncing around everywhere because I was just about to start talking about Techland and how I like what they brought to zombie games altogether and their ideas and how I think they might have changed things. Well, now I've lost my train of thought entirely. Okay, yeah. Even though I was about to start talking about all of them and how I was actually going to bring up Dying Light, their other original game that's actually very similar to Dead Island, I would say. Except it's probably... I would even count Dying Light as a upgraded, improved Dead Island. One that's more fun, better controls, I think. I don't think I've ever played it, so, you know, again, not really speaking out of experience for this, but it looks really fun. It looks better and I of course have always wanted to play it. This time, this guy doesn't have money. Last time he did. But yeah. I completely zoned out again and forgot what I was saying. It's terrible. If it comes back, I wish I could just stop the audio, listen to it, and go back, but I can't. So that's that. But yeah, no, I love what they did to it. I love Dying Light. I love the idea of Dying Light, at least. I like their whole daytime nighttime cycle and how nighttime gets like intense, you know. You gotta run from the super zombies or whatever the hell they are. Yeah. I like the free running aspect of that, actually. I like that. That game seems freaking amazing that way. But no, I used to have so much fun playing Dead Island, and I would just go through and I would mess around. I would drive through. I remember, maybe not when I first got Dead Island, or maybe it was. When I first got Dead Island, I also got the Marshall Mathers LP, the first one, and really great music, you know. But I got it for Christmas because I had been asking for it for a while. And or I've been thinking about buying it myself. I ain't asking you again. And I remember putting it in the Xbox 360 back when you didn't have to freaking download the games, which was freaking awesome. And popped it in along with I popped in, first of all, I popped in the Marshall Mathers LP. I downloaded the music to my 360. And then from there, I just started listening to Eminem while driving around Dead Island on the island, running over zombies, going around aimlessly. Because at that point, I still wasn't good at the game. I don't think I'm ever going to be good at the game. I mean, I don't think I was ever really good at the game, but, you know, it was just it was a way of me not facing the zombies, not having to go do anything, not figuring out the game, just having a fun temporarily while driving around listening to music. And it was really chill. I enjoyed all of it. In fact, one of the things I love about this game is how it used to the zombies, they sound different from other zombies in other games, and I actually kind of think that they're creepier sounding, you know, they're scary. Well, I mean, maybe not scary anymore, but, you know, they're different. They don't sound alive or natural or anything like that. I think Techland did a very good job about doing that. And some of the zombies, of course, even when they die, sometimes the zombies do sound more like zombies from games like Left 4 Dead, like I don't know exactly what they're called, but the runners, the ones in this game that they screech and run at you, they sound more like the Left 4 Dead zombies than anything. Or when you burn a zombie to death, it'll kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't full on scream, but it starts wigging out and making weird noises, and it makes it sound more like zombies from other games. So I like the direction that Techland took when they were making this game, and I like how they made the zombies sound, and I like the sound. I like the visual. Being immune to this thing. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it. The visuals of this game, I guess, because they didn't really push it to be real. They pushed it to be as nice as they could. I think it was their first game. Could be wrong about that. I have really no idea. But it was like, it was a brand new game for them. It was fresh. It was one of the best that they put out, at least. And even though it's not realistic like games like Halo or Call of Duty, I guess Halo's not that too realistic looking, but, you know, it's not pushing for those things like improving. Not even as much as Dying Light did or anything else like that. Get off my screen. even though it didn't do that,
Found you.
it
Name's
did
John Sinamoi.
look
Head lifeguard
good,
here.
nonetheless.
Voice on the radio told me you were in trouble at the
It does
hotel.
have a few
Said you were resistant to
problems.
whatever this
Okay,
is.
that's what I remember now.
I didn't
We're
believe
playing
it.
the definitive
I
edition.
found
What
you.
I
I
was
sold
talking
the
about in the
body marks.
hotel. I have to
You
say it
got no
now,
symptoms,
otherwise I'm
but-
not going to be able to say it at all.
Is that love bites, are they? I don't know who
The
you
definitive
are, or how
edition,
you know that
I
guy on
didn't
the
know,
radio.
but
He's our only
basically,
connection with the outside
makes
world.
things look better,
Keep losing the bloody
changes
signal.
the frame rate and other
We have a
things like
monsoon
that,
coming.
I think.
So here's the thing.
and it's
We
supposed
need
to
move
basically be
everybody
better
to
than the
main
original
lifeguard
version,
station.
but
There's an ambulance there and more equipment and a
things are
stronger
different
radio
now
with an antenna.
in this version than they were in the
Hate to
first
ask,
one.
but we can't do this without you.
In the first one, I remember
Help
being
me.
able to kick around the
I'll try.
regular
First off, we need an
the
access
beach
card to
balls.
get past the
You could
security
kick those
gate.
and have fun with them,
Mine's
just
in
like
my
in other
room.
games. You could
With
like
all
kick the
commotion,
soccer
I
balls
forgot
and
to
do
take
other
it
things
with.
like that. And
It's
now
my
I go to
low
kick a
weapon,
beach
by the
ball and I
bullets.
never can. It doesn't
Take a
move.
weapon and watch yourself.
And I swear to God
Maybe
that in the
immune,
first one I
but
could.
that'll mean you
Might
can't
be
die.
wrong. Might just be remembering wrong, but I could. Another thing in the original is that there used to be a lot of different colored trucks. And in my other game I was playing, and
This is the end of day.
of course the only truck that I
why the
could
hell did I
see,
stay here
the
with
only real
Sinamoi?
color
I
that
should
I
have
could
listened to
see
Maggie and left with James
was
and the others.
a gray truck.
Probably found a way
Which
out
is
the island by
really,
now.
really weird. I don't know why
there's still
they're
time
all
to find
gray.
them.
Even the
If you're out there and
crashed
you see
down
Maggie
car
and the
on
others,
the road,
could you let me know where they are?
they're mostly
I'm
gray.
in.
Some of them are blue.
Thanks.
Only one of them was red.
be here.
I remember
Yes,
the
I mean,
main
you know,
vehicle when you go
where the
to
hell else am I
Lifeguard
gonna
Tower
go?
being red. I remember other ones being like tan or red or other things like that. And I only remember finding about one gray one. So there are little things like that they changed, and it's really weird. I don't know how to feel about it, you know. Like I want to drive around a red truck, gosh dang it. And another thing, you used to be able to get in to a truck from the side, you know, like, okay, here's what I'm talking about. Okay, well now I can move it with that one kick. Now I can't kick it, but I can run into it, I guess. I didn't know that I could run into it. That's news to me, but hey, you know. But yeah, no, you used to be able to get in the passenger side of a truck, and obviously if you're in the passenger side, you can't drive, so your person would just scoot over. Now, if you're playing alone, you absolutely have to get into the driver's side. And that's actually one of those things that always throws me off, because, you know, I am living in the US, I am an American, and this game, you know, Banoi, the island of Banoi, it is, I think it's supposed to be south or north of Australia, but basically on that side of the world. So the steering wheel is on the right, and I'm so used to it being on the left side of the vehicle. So when I first started playing this game, driving was so weird to me, and it still kind of is. You know, there's a lot of weird things about this game, like the controls, like the driving, everything else. But, you know, it's also at the same time, in its own right, really cool and I don't want to say
Can't hurt to
lovable, but,
look.
you know, it's not supposed to be cute, and I feel like lovable makes it sound cute. But, no. So I like this game. I think that it's really original, because I didn't know about many other games like this before. I got super hyped about it when it first came out. I like the energy drinks for health, you know, that sort of thing. I don't think that is at all an original idea. But, you know, I really, really like this game. Always liked it. I like being able to kick the zombies. In fact, that's my, like, go-to thing. You kick them twice, you know, sometimes even once, depends on the zombie. And then they'll fall down. I like how they refer to the zombies as walkers, unless, of course, they aren't walkers. Like, there's the walkers, there's... I don't know the actual name, but they're runners. There's thugs, which I used to actually be completely terrified of. There's just all sorts of different types of zombies, and I like how they incorporate all of them into the game in the way that they do. Hold on a second. Before any zombies attack me, I'm going to change my skill points while also checking the time on the video. I'm kind of going for 25-minute videos here, so, you know, I don't know, I want to keep them a little small, but at the same time I want to get in as much playtime per episode as possible, because this isn't at all a short game, I would say. And there's a lot of side quests and side things that I feel like I'm going to do on camera, on recording or whatever. And, you know, it might cause a problem if my recording just stops on me and I'm in the middle of doing something like a fight or whatever, and my audio is still going, and then I'm screwed. That's another thing. I don't remember if that was frequent in the original version, but zombies grab me a hell of a lot more now than they used to, and it's actually really annoying. Also, I realized I never changed my skill. Fury, unleash your fury, blah blah blah. I don't know what her fury is. I have an idea. It's probably where she slashes a lot faster and stronger without any damage to the weapon, but I have no idea. So I'm gonna start with this, and then from there I will probably get that and then that. I like to keep it as equal as I can. But yeah, no. Because the way that I record, I have limits, and then I record audio with my phone, actually, and I piece it all together later, and it is not, you know, the most ideal thing, but it's the best thing that I have ever been able to do, recording-wise, so I don't really complain. I can manage by doing so. It doesn't make it any less fun, you know. Can still create the game. But anyway, so what are we doing? I don't even remember what we're doing. We have to get a security card from one of the bungalows. That's what they're called. No idea. Honestly, if this island were real and it wasn't, you know, zombie, god dang it, if it wasn't zombie infected. Yeah, if the game, you know, the island of the game was not zombie infected and real, this would actually be a really nice place, and I'm actually kind of sad that, you know, it's all zombie infected. But at the same time, you know, you have free range to go almost anywhere you want and do whatever you want, so it doesn't really take too much out of it. Also, so far, I don't know how I feel about playing as her. Because she's not, you know, the strongest or the best at anything right now except for slashing weapons. And I just only recently picked up sharp weapons, blades, things like that. Also, this is really messed up, and this is not the only occasion where this happens. I'm sorry, I'm talking over everybody and everything so far, but what can I say?
I told you to stay away. Why wouldn't you listen? My wife. My dad. Oh, fuck, my own fucking brother. Jesus Christ. What else could I do? Let him kill me? Why are you looking at me like that? What the fuck do you want from me? I had no choice.
I used to think that he was just talking to himself and the dead bodies, but I also now realize that he was in fact talking to us. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna kill these zombies, get the thing, and then I think that I'm going to have to cut the episode there, and then we'll just have to take off in the next one. And that's what I'm talking about. 25 minutes, it goes by pretty darn fast in this game. And there is a lot to do and cover, so we'll just see how long this lasts, because it might just be lasting a very long time. Which, hey, I won't mind. I like this game. New Year there, sucker. Yeah. So I have no complaints how long I play this. I hope other people enjoy and actually watch. If not, I guess I'll continue anyway, because as of right now, I don't really have enough people watching me, so to be honest, this is more for me than anybody else. But I would do it for people to watch anyway, if they asked. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap up video 1, I guess. I hope it comes out alright. I'm having a few issues with recording an audio here and there, but yeah, so the journey begins. If you like this video, please like it up. Give me feedback and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more and all that, and please subscribe. Thank you for coming, and goodbye.